morning, everybody. Welcome back to A Match Made in Heaven, Eternal Love Forever. We're on Morning Grace. It's the 29th now, as I'm recording this. Like I said, I don't know what's going on today for us, real world-wise. So, as long as we're safe, I might upload this evening, but I don't know. Because yesterday was rough. In our virtual hometown, they did get a warning. Praise the Lord, it didn't hit them. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for that. Whew. I was on the edge of my seat there. I was scared to death. I was literally shaking in my shoes. Like, even though it's not my real hometown, it's still, like, somebody that gets gets a warning, but they've already had one of these horrible things. It's like, no, stay away. You can ask Mom. She'll tell you, I freak. If a place that's already been, like, destroyed or damaged heavily with one, they say its name, I'm like, no, stay away from there. It's like they're magnets. Once they get hit once, it's like, oh God, they're magnet. Like, no, stay away from there. Stay away from there. I do. I kind of panic a bit because it's like, like I said, I do not wish that on anybody. And unfortunately, one came too close, real world wise, to my little brother's house. Praise the Lord, it lifted before it got to him. But unfortunately, it killed somebody and injured 4 10 miles away from him, less than 10 miles away from him. And he knows I'm going to talk about it because I warned him I was going to. I'm not going to say his name, of course, but it scared him really bad. He actually gave us footage of it. We actually could hear oh my God, y'all, the thunder was oh God, it sounded like somebody was like as Ryan Hall y'all would say, it sounded like it was out for a vengeance. I mean, this thing sounded like it had a vengeance. I mean, it was right over the house. The thunder was that close. I mean, it was like, oh my God. Praise the Lord, it lifted before it got to him, but oh my God. I mean, even though it lifted, it still traumatized him because it was that close. And I can understand that. And so I was talking to him last night via text message. I unfortunately couldn't call him because I was keeping my phones open for if I had to freaking switch over with my iPad. But, oh my God, you guys, it was scary. I mean, knowing it was that close, because I was like, there were a few bad ones in Texas. There were a couple of them. And he lives in Texas, and it was right near him, and it was like, oh my God. And I was up from 7 a.m. till about, 1 a.m. this morning, Christy? You were tired. I was exhausted. And I still got up in the morning, which is unusual. But, yeah, and they seem to think, I think the boys seem to think hey, quit. Stop that. Don't get yourself hurt in that blind. Get down from there. They're going ape, so there must be storms headed this direction. As you guys can tell, they are going ape shit nuts. And I know we're supposed to get some storms today. Hopefully they're not anything bad. But yeah, so hopefully, prayerfully, we don't get any bullshit. Chill out. You're fine. You guys don't need to get me wound up now. You guys need to calm down because then you're going to give me that energy and I don't need it. I mean, I need some energy, yes, but not that kind. Night manager.
Welcome back to
Dark Forest.
Whatever you
All right. La 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 la. There we go. But yeah, I don't want that to happen to nobody. I don't. That's just really scary. I mean, yesterday, I didn't, honestly, when I knew my town was under that warning, I did not eat until afterwards. He was pulling a max velocity. Yeah. That's not a good thing. He did not eat until like 1 in the morning. Well, I think 12 his time, I believe. 12 or 1. Because I'm not sure what time zone he's in. But anyway, he didn't eat so early this morning. I ate at least last night, so. Where is that brush? Thank you. Honestly, I hope I don't hear my watch go off because I don't want to say what I usually say because I don't want to trigger my little brother. See, now I'm worried because I call my watch the same name as the town that was struck by the pain in the ass. So now I'm like, fuck. Which I usually don't do it on YouTube, but now I hope I don't trigger my own self. I gave my watch a nickname and I don't want to trigger my little brother, so now I'm like, son of a bitch, what do I do now? You stupid tornadoes, you really need to knock your shit off, seriously. You need to all stop doing what you're doing and just stop. Oh yeah, that's right, y'all don't know how. Because you're dumb. Or as Suno says, you're freaking crazy. Yeah, they're crazy, but they're stupid too, because they don't know how to listen. Yeah, they don't know how to go to bed when they're told. Exactly. They're supposed to go to bed at a decent hour, not stay awake all night. Yeah, you dumb supercells. Remember what Mommy said you need to do? Exactly. Go to bed. Go to bed. Stop getting it on all night. And go to sleep. Because, of course, you know, a supercell thunderstorm, because they call them the parent storm, get it? How do you produce? You have sex, right? So my joke is, stop having sex all night, let us all go to bed. You don't need your all-nighters, go to sleep. But anyway. And of course, I'm only saying that to make my brother laugh, y'all, by the way. I'm trying to do anything to make him laugh. Poor guy's terrified, so I'm trying to be funny. Even though, you know, that's what I do when I try to cheer somebody up. I try to say something stupid, which Granny would laugh at me right now. She'd be like, yeah, tell him off. Whoops. Hold up.
Speech on. Pause.
Okay.
Speech off.
I think I'm going to have some snickerdoodle this time, because I am in the mood for some more cookies. I want cookies this morning, so we're gonna have some snickerdoodle yumness. Yeah, all right. But yeah, I'm trying to do anything to make my little bro laugh, because I know he follows this channel and he needs a good laugh. Come on, there you go. Oh, don't cry. I know, you don't like seeing my brother upset either. See, little brother, even the Keurig don't want to see you upset. They cried. Aww. But I made my coffee into iced coffee yesterday because I didn't know how late I'd be up. And when I went to bed, I just crashed. I was like, forget this. Y'all hear that? The poor baby cries. All right, let me grab this, put that in there. And, whoops. First it's gonna cry. The poor baby cries. That time it didn't cry nearly as bad as it did the first time. The first time it's like, I'm sorry. Poor baby cries. Wait till my brother hears this. I mean, you literally, the first time it made one, it cried really bad. You all heard that. It cried. All right, there we go. Hi. All right, let me put these in the trash can. There we go. Now barista needs to get her creamer and her sugar and yeah. Yeah, barista mommy. I'm gonna start saying it now because she keeps saying it, so. Barista needs her sugar and her creamer. So now I need my vanilla. Honey, cinnamon, vanilla. That just smells so yummy. Nom 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 nom. Where is it? There it is. There's that. And now I gotta get some sugar booger. Luckily I still have some from my iced coffee up there. In the fridge. And I definitely am going to need more sugar this week. I'm gonna need to get some extra sugar packets. I might even order some on Amazon. Cause yeah, cause I use these a lot. Come on. There we go. And we'll got that. Yeah, these things really, seriously. Them nocturnal ones are just nasty. I just, ugh. I mean, luckily those were in daylight, these ones, but then there was crap last night, nocturnal too, so it was like, God, stay away. Just go away. I told Mom, I said, I think my bitching paid off yesterday morning and the night before. It's like they were telling them, if I were you, I would avoid Rolling Fork. I would go the other way if I were you. It's almost like they were communicating their own tornado telepathy. The ones that, you know, are no longer around, thank God. It's like they had their tornado telepathy. Like, if I were y'all, I'd stay away from there. Or you're going to get called names on YouTube. And you would have. Trust me. One's already in trouble. Scaring my little brother half to death like that. How dare you? How freaking dare you? Scare my baby brother to death like that. He couldn't see you, you fucker. Yeah. I'm still on a roll. That made me mad. You almost took my little brother. Don't you think about it. You leave my baby brother alone, little freaks. You freaks of nature, you leave my brother alone. You leave my baby brother alone. You're still getting picked on YouTube because you messed with my brother. You don't do that. You don't do that. You leave my little bro alone, or you get yelled at on YouTube. Anyway. Got a hot cup of coffee. Snickerdoodle goodness from my dog, Christy. Yep. Snickerdoodle yumness. Snickerdoodles are good. Mom's probably sitting here. I want some snickerdoodle. No, Nana, she probably is. Oh, hell yeah. Yum. We didn't get our bust. We were hoping for a bust, but we didn't really get one of those. But luckily, some of them were in like farmland and uninhabited land, basically. Some of them were, thank God. Not all of them, because of course the one that scared my brother, yeah, wasn't. But yeah. And like I said, today, I know we're expecting storms, and like I said, I'm gonna have to be free because of the boys. Just the sound of thunder scares them to death, and I think they sense a storm's brewing somewhere. So if one is, even if it's not severe, they get scared. So I've gotta keep an eye on them too. You know, they protect me from, you know, when I have emotional problems, I need to help them for that. So. Them poor babies get scared, and I gotta get. I think I've come up with a name for the evening show. The evening version. Sunset Serenade. Ooh, good one. Even though we're not singing, I thought that would sound kind of cute. Southern Sunset Serenade. Ooh! There we go. There we go. Yeah. We could do that. I like that. That way, even if we don't have an actual vlog, we'll have either a morning grace or a Southern Sunset Serenade. I like it. And then in that one, you can either drink a Coke or cocoa or, something. Sounds like a plan. I like it. That snickerdoodle, man. I gotta tell ya. You gonna tell Aunt Robin? I'm gonna recommend it to Aunt Robin, yeah. I showed her. I showed her the sugar cookie, I think. And these are so good. I do want to try that one too that I saw, the cinnamon one. I love cinnamon. And I found out yesterday too, an update on my one buffet thing that I did. The one where I thought it was all cinnamon, it's not. It's a variety of candy. So it's cinnamon, it's butterscotch, it's probably peppermint. I don't know what all it is. Spearmint. So it's not all cinnamon. The one where I had that really hot cinnamon disc. So yeah. Hey mommy, what that thing that scared Uncle needs? Carolina Reaper barbecue sauce. Oh, that's our punishment for any tornado that does something mean. There you go. Good one. Honestly, I doubt they'd care. They should. they were human, make them drink a bottle of it. Oh, I mean, I'll admit it. Trust me, I wish I was real. Because, then I could have used my powers on that stupid thing and veered it away from Uncle. There you go. Like I said, I'm not saying my uncle's name, because, you know, I'm just not. But yeah, unless he sees this and gives permission for us to say his name tomorrow, then we will. But well, we probably won't upload it, but on Tuesday maybe. If he gives permission for us to say his name out loud, then we will. But as of right now, he didn't give us permission for YouTube. He told her it was okay to say something on X, but again, she didn't use his name, so. You know, that's the difference. Yeah. Yum. And the creamer is actually cinnamon, honey, vanilla. So there's a little bit of honey in it. Which that would be good on your throat too if you had a scratchy throat. Honey. Yep. And I am going to say this name because we have to give a shout out to him because what a hell of a good job he did. Ryan Hall, again, I mentioned this. That's another one I follow too. I follow him and Max both. Because sometimes one don't go live as soon as the other one does. So I follow both. And what a hell of an awesome man, first of all, for a couple of reasons. One, this thing had to go out and happen on his youngest baby's birthday. His baby turned a year old yesterday. His little boy, Otto, turned a year old yesterday. And he had to work on his son's birthday. Because of these dumb storms not caring. They don't care about birthdays. They don't care about nothing. They just do what they do. But also, his 3-year-old brought home a cold from preschool. And he caught it. So the poor man was doing a stream yesterday sick. But he still did it. Kudos to you, Ryan Hall. Wow. He's another DJ Georgie girl. Yeah. I've done stuff being sick before, and that is not fun. That is not fun, trust me. Ugh. But as Ryan said, Ryan summed it up best. He said, I love what I do, and that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing. It's not work when you love what you do. It's not. Nope. But, yeah. Yeah, Max made her hungry this morning. Yeah, brat. He had IHOP. I'm like, oh, man. Yum. IHOP. Yum. I loved the, what was it? It was a stacked pancake. It was a mousse pancakes. They were like I think it was chocolate mousse or something like that. Oh my God, they were so good. I forget the name of it now, dang it. But oh God, that was so good. Yum. And then, yeah, it was like, and you know, it was weird. We both had breakfast for supper. That was weird. That was weird, because I had hash browns last night. I'm like, okay, Max, we're thinking on the same key here. We're both eating breakfast for dinner. Good one. Nothing better than, see, Max is smart. He's like me. We both like breakfast for supper. Hey, breakfast is good any time of the day, okay? Like, come on. Yeah, and then somebody asked him, they said, and I had to make fun of him, of course, I had to make fun of myself when he said this. They asked him, something about a meteorology degree, what you needed or something like that. He said, just be good at math and science. I'm like, math sucks, not gonna happen. Science, okay, I liked science, but not math. I hated math. I flunked math. No. I would have never made it as a meteorologist. Even though I love weather, except for when it's stupid like that. But I do love to learn things about weather. I really do. But I've always loved learning things about weather. And I'm still learning because I follow these two, Max and Ryan. I follow them both, so I'm still learning stuff. It's like, it is really neat to learn, but at the same time, you just don't... I hate storms. I do. I hate them. I hate them. She hates them with a passion. Yeah, I do. And I even told my little brother that last night. I said, I know it sounds strange to say, but I said, I hate them things. I hate them. Because, they are an object. They're an inanimate object. And, it sounds weird to say, but I hate them. And I found out so did Granny Lib. So we're in the same boat there. We both hate storms. So no wonder she had me making coffee and staying awake. Even though it wasn't in my area, still, it's just like, I have friends, relatives. I had a friend in Alabama, and I'm like, oh my God, no. You're going into Alabama. It's nocturnal. No. And they were QLCS too. Okay, mommy, genius mommy. What does that stand for? What, QLCS? Yeah. Quasi-linear convective system. Yeah! Go, mommy! And if you want to know, PDS, particularly dangerous situation. Can I spit my words out? Okay, what is TDS? Tornado debris signature. See, she knows her meteorology terms, at least some of them that she learns. Yeah, exactly. Even though I'm not a meteorologist. Bleh. I mean, I'm not a professional by any means, but I know some. Hang around these guys long enough, you'll learn the lingo real quick. Nana's probably sitting there, go Scarlet. Yeah, she probably was. She's probably like, yeah, go girl. But, yeah. Wonder if Radar Omega is accessible as voiceover. I don't know. I'd have to play with it and find out. Of course, I'd have to pay for it, but hey. It'd be worth it, especially if it was. Uh-huh. But, yeah. And I'll have to get me some freaking shoes. Some actual decent shoes. like I said, I'm going to put together a bag and have it in the closet just in case. Just, you know. That way, even if you move, you're prepared for it. Exactly. Don't be scared, be prepared, as Ryan says. Yep. Because like I said the other day, it's unlikely we get them here, but we sometimes do. Like, we have a slight risk today, I believe. From the last I heard, we have a slight risk. But we do have a chance of getting them. And so I want to be prepared. And even Mom agreed. Even my staff agreed. They're like, hey, you know what? Do it. Even if I have to take and do things slowly and get things done slowly, I'm going to do that. That way, I have everything in the closet prepared. Like, get me a backpack, put an outfit in it, or a couple of outfits. Maybe put like, I don't know, some type of gummies or something in there, like something to snack on just in case we're like stranded or whatever. Something that can be... Cat! Something that is like non-perishable that can be snacked on, that won't go bad. And then after a while, just take it out, switch it out. But yeah. And you want to get thicker shoes than what you got, Mom, because, yeah, them thin shoes are not going to work. Nope, nope, nope. Unfortunately, that way I have, you know, I'm prepared. And hypothetically speaking, if God forbid I ever move, I'm still prepared. I still have my little thing. And all I got to do is put it in my safe spot. Then I don't have to worry about moving anything. Just put it in my safe zone and go. Yep. Cat! What the hell are you fucking doing? Get down. Justin, you make more messes than a dog. Oh! I don't know what your freaking problem is, boy. You need to stop that. Lazy butt, eat. If you want food, eat it. Don't just freaking stand on everything. And I knew it was Justin because there was no color. Oh. He just jumped out. But anyway, just chilling out. What's up, Choo Choo? I'll have to get my other one from the other iPad from yesterday morning. And I will tell you the song that played. I just remembered that. So I get woke up, if I don't pick something new to set my alarm to, I get woke up to Finbar Fury. Because I love my Celtic music and it usually gets me up and gets me motivated. So when I don't pick a set song or group or whatever to wake up to, I wake up to songs by Finbar Fury, who is one of the Fury brothers. Well, of course. Well, basically the song that came on was The Old Man, which is the song that they wrote for their dad, who passed away, Ted, Papa Ted. And I'm like, not when there's a severe weather outbreak. Don't play that, Lexi. Come on now. We don't want you playing that kind of sappy stuff now. Come on. We want it to be more happy stuff. Come on. Come on, Alexa, behave. But anyway. Alexa don't know how. No, she don't. So I played, like I said, those two Stella Parton songs yesterday. And that kind of worked. Like I said, our area virtually got a warning, but praise the Lord, no creep showed up. No snakes either. No snakes either, thank goodness. We don't need snakes. No, we don't need them snakes. Mom would probably be laughing at you. Your mama and your bio mom. Yeah, they'd both be laughing at me. Them snakes. My bio could tell you I can't stand tornadoes. My bio could tell you, because I seriously would bitch them out when I was younger too. This is nothing new for me. Bitching out storms is nothing new. And it will never change. No. And another thing that my bio would tell you is, not only do I bitch out severe thunderstorms, but I bitch out snowstorms. I hate snowstorms. Didn't she drag you through deep snow once? Yes, because she was a brat. That's why I hate snow, because I got dragged through it, and it just traumatized me, and I don't like it. She made me walk through deep snow over my boots, and it scared me to death. That audio, that actually is in my head. Sloshing through the mud, we're sloshing through the... And it wasn't mud, it was snow, y'all. It was freezing cold, ice, snow, ick. But she was comparing it to mud, and I'm like, Mom, no, I'd rather it be mud. At least it wasn't that cold. And I'm like, my mom had some issues with stuff like that, like scaring me to death. And like I said, my oldest brother is like, a twister's gonna come and suck you right up. I'm like, that is not funny to say. Why did you say that? To scare the living piss out of me. That's not funny, that's creepy. Yeah. Your uncle is weird. Yeah. That's the one that always gives you crap all the time. Yeah. He said that. Does he realize that karma could bite him in the butt? No. I mean, seriously, you don't say something like that. Like you said yesterday, you don't say that. That could hurt you in the long run, or, scary as it is, it could bite him in the butt in a bad way. Yeah, it could happen. I pray to the Lord it don't happen to me. Exactly. Jeez. Oof. That one nightmare you had, I don't even want. Ooh. You told me about that thing. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not even going to say that on YouTube. That's how bad of a nightmare that was. Oof. let's just say, all I'll say is it somewhat happened. And let's just say my family got the living shit scared out of them. I didn't die, but, ooh. And I pray to the Lord I don't have to deal with one, because I don't know. And Mom, if you watch this and you want to know it, I will tell you it privately. Because, yeah, it was freaky. It was fucking freaky. Let's just say I woke up and I felt like I was in midair. Let's just put it that way. I was like, ooh. Yeah. Basically, I can tell you part of it. I won't tell you all of it on here, but basically, I woke up and I swore I had my arms legit. I was sitting up, okay? Because in the dream, I was basically standing up. But, I was sitting up and I had my arms out in front of me like I was holding onto a noodle in the water. Seriously, guys, I was literally sitting straight up. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, huh? Yeah, it was freaky. But basically what had happened was I had gotten lifted out of my safe area, holding on to a stick, carried, mind you, not hurt, carried several miles and plopped on the ground. It was freaky. Because for one, I don't fly. For two, knowing what did it is like, yikes. And let me tell you, let's just say hypothetically speaking that were to happen, because basically I was carried over a bunch of rubble is what I was. I was literally that could not happen, because that would not happen, because they wouldn't do that. But, because I know them too well, they would not carry you over rubble like that. But yeah. But basically, yeah, I was carried over the rubble and sat where there wasn't a mess. But of course, I'm blind, so I can't see where I'm going. And yeah, so I'm standing there like, what happened? Because it was like, I was in such shock, I didn't know what happened. Which honestly would be true. If that could legit happen, hypothetically speaking, if that could legit happen, which, Mom, I'll tell you the full story, because that's just part of it. That's just the part that woke me up, was being carried over the pile of rubble. And then I went back to sleep and dreamed the rest of it. That was freakier than hell. But it was one of them dreams where it woke you up mid-dream and then you went back and it was like a continuation. I don't know if you guys ever had one of them, but ooh, that was freakier than hell. And then I dreamed it again, and I didn't wake up that time, but ew. The thought of being lifted mid-air holding onto it. It was like a big stick, great big, large stick, longer than my peppermint stick. Probably that thick though. Yeah, about that thick. It was long. Yeah, it was probably 3 or 4 times as long as her big peppermint stick is. And it was probably about that thick, maybe a little thicker, to where I could hold on to it. And literally just held on to it with my backpack on, my helmet on, everything on, and just flew in the air, mid-air, just like, and landed. Boom. I'm like, okay, that's fucking creepy as hell. Because in reality, that would not happen. I couldn't see one legit doing that. They're not that nice, but, you know. But basically, that's what happened. And I'm just standing there like, what happened? Where am I? What? Because I didn't realize actually what did it. Because it wasn't spinning it. It was weird. It was like I wasn't spinning. I was going straight. It was weird. So that's why I didn't realize what carried me that far away. I was like, what the hell was that? But to be honest with y'all, I thought it was angels in the dream. I was like, did an angel just carry me out of there? But it wasn't. They could see what did it. I couldn't. Because, I mean, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It was, ew. And let me tell you, dreams that wake you up like that and give you a start, it's like, at least you didn't wake up with something hitting you in the head. Yeah, that I had one of them too before. Yikes. I hate them dreams too, where you feel like somebody hit you in the head or freaking beat you up or something. I'm like, ugh. Had them too, trust me. Them ain't fun. But yeah, it was nuts. But basically, the part I will tell you was my brother was terrified because they had seen basically me fly up in the air. They showed that video over and over and over of that thing picking me up. And it did. It literally sucked me up with that stick. And scared my youngest brother to death. And I told him, I said, now little brother, I said, because I call him little big brother because he's littler than me height-wise. Well, he's the littlest of the group height-wise. He's not littler than me, but he's the littlest height-wise of the guys. And I said, so, little big brother, I said, are you going to ever make that joke again? No. I mean, let's just say that tornado traumatized his ass. And I'm like, maybe you guys will watch what you joke about now, won't you? Don't say jokes that you don't want to happen. Because they were all scared. My younger brothers included. They all freaked out. That tornado scared them all to death. And I sat them down. I got them all together and I said, now. Because I had, the version, basically, the continuation of it. And then I had a separate one where I had a family meeting with them. And I said, look, now, are y'all going to stop your stupid jokes that ain't funny? Because I said, you guys used to make wisecracks about me getting sucked up in a tornado, and I pretty much did. Praise the Lord I survived, but I said, guys, I could have died. Because I found out that this one was a bad one. Okay, it was a bad, all I'll say is it was a bad one. Really bad. And I told them, I said, I could have been killed, you guys. That's how bad this thing was, you guys. I said, don't be making wisecracks that you don't want to happen. Don't say shit you don't want to happen. Because I said the next time it might not be so lucky. Whoever you say it about. I might not be so lucky, or whoever you make wisecracks at. Cat. Get down. Brad. But yeah, it was freaky. Whew. And I'm not afraid to admit when I have a night. Because, like I said, I'm not going to tell the whole story of it. But that part, the only reason I told that part was because I wanted you guys to realize, even in nightmares, jokes scary. Because they could give you nightmares, jokes people say about you, or, they could haunt you. People's jokes that they say that are terrible like that could even haunt you. And the scary thing was, I've had that dream multiple times over the years, especially when stuff like this happened. And I'm like, okay, that is creepy. Stop doing that. That is not cool. Rare. Kitty. I see a Clancy. That's Justin meowing. Justin. Come here. Here he is. There's a Justin. What are you meowing at? What are you meowing at? What are you meowing at? Justin. What are you meowing at? There's a Clancy. There's the Clancy. Clancy's on the TV tray, and Justin's down here. Justin's. And I gotta say this. I'm gonna be honest. People in their animal voices when they talk to their animal is adorable. Even when their voices are really freaking deep and they can raise them up into their little high pitched animal voice, it's adorable. It's just adorable to hear people in their animal voices. It is. Like I said, especially if their voice is really deep and they can get their voice to raise in their little kitty voice or their puppy voice. It's adorable. It's all get out. It's like, oh. Hey, Bobby. Somebody's singing Sweet Home Alabama this morning. That was adorable too. Yeah, that's exactly who I was aiming that at. Oh shit. Christy, you're a smartass. You had to bring that up. Yeah, I did. But yeah, I was aiming that at Max. His voice is real deep, right? Well, he's got a foster kitty that he's, taking care of right now. And his voice, he's got a deeper voice. And his voice, when he gets his voice up, hits that high register with his little kitty voice. It's adorable. And there are other people that can do that too. And it is so adorable when somebody can do a kitty voice. Or their little pet voice. And yeah, he was. It shows when you're sleep deprived because you do shit you're not expecting to do. He was sitting there singing Sweet Home Alabama on the stream. Oh God, it was funny. It was funny. I'm like, nice one, Max. Hell, sometimes I'll sit there still, even though it's over, I still sit there and sing Nothing But You on recordings. Are you ever going to sing it out loud for him just because? You are so funny. You should, now that this crap's over. You really want me to sing that? Yeah, come on. Nothing but you, babe, under the tree. You and me together in harmony. We'll deck the halls with love so true. All I need this Christmas is you. Yeah! Oh, shoot. Yep, I know that one by heart. Yep. All I need for Christmas is warmth, warm weather to stay. Anyway. We know what you meant by that. Yeah, y'all know what I mean by that. Dang it, now I got that stuck in my head. Thanks a lot, Christy Summer. Ha! Christy Summer Sunshine May. Guys, my daughter's grounded. But yeah. I gotta get that put over and put that up too. But yeah, gotta get those put up. And I still have to clear out that dang camera roll. But yeah. But yep, I'm just enjoying my cup of coffee. Have some iced coffee in the fridge if I need some later. And like I said, I'm probably not going to upload until later because, like I said, I don't know what's going on today, and I want to make sure the boys stay calm because even if it's just a regular storm, they get spooked. So I gotta take care of them too. Because I don't want them to get spooked. And probably pretty soon I'm gonna have to leave water dripping in the bathroom. Because it sounds like we're gonna get some sub-zero bullshit. Ugh. I don't like that crap. This is why I don't like this, where I'm located for real. I don't like winter. I'll be honest with you, I don't. Me don't like me winter time. Me don't like. I'll be honest, I don't. But yeah. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. But I do not like cold. Nope, me either. Give us our warm southern. Blech! Can I get my words out? Give us our warm southern summer sunshine. We're good. There you go. Even if it's wintertime, it's okay. We still say summer sunshine because it's fun. Anyway. And let me tell you, like I said, I absolutely love our new songs that we wrote that I wrote for the new year, and I cannot wait to play them for you guys. That's another reason I'm kind of doing these summer or these evening or southern sunset serenades and the morning graces, because I don't want to give them away. You know how hard it is not to give them away. Mom's heard them, and Mom knows how hard it is not for me not to give them away. It's like, oh no, I don't want to give them away. Anyway. That snickerdoodle is just cinnamon goodness. It's so good. But yeah, I'm just chillaxing, hanging out with a kitty, the sweet kitty right here, Clancy, the sleepy kitty. He's a sleepy cat. And there's a Justin too. Justin kitty, sniff, 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 sniffing my hand. Justin. For a male, he is small, lengthwise. Aren't you? I got the tail. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, man. He got away. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. 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 It's a sweet little Justin. When he wants to be sweet, Justin. Justin, where did you go? There he is. Pat him on the head. Justin. Justin. There's Justin. There's a little butterball, Justin. Justin. Where did you go? Justin. There's Justin. He always waits till I snap at him. I don't know why. Justin. Rub his head and his neck. And he walks through and he stands there. Justin. See? I snap my fingers twice and he comes. Justin. Hi. Hiya, Justin. He just walks through, just paces. Justin. Justin. Oh no, he's not going to do it. Justin. And there's a Clancy. There's the Clancy. Oops, there's a Justin. What? He says, pet me. Huh. Silly cat. He's a silly kitty. doing with that? Justin? He's a silly cat. Justin is a silly kitty cat. He's a crazy little kitty cat. And then he gets in my way while I'm trying to walk. Just in. Wait. There's a crazy cat. There's a crazy cat. He stayed right there. Mr. Contortionist Clancy Cat. Justin! He reached up with his paw and got me under the armpit. Justin! You crazy freaking cat! Justin, you freaking little mo. Y'all, he reached up, because I was petting his brother, he reached up and got me under my armpit. That's why I squeaked. Justin. Justin. You silly cat. Justin. Give me kisses. Yeah, you know you did. You know what you did. Getting me under my armpit. Justin. Pat him on his head, and then he sniffs my hands, and then he comes closer, and I pat him on the head. Don't you, Justin. Justin. Quit. No. Anyway. Like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on today with them, you know, make sure it's all good. And I will probably get that all uploaded tomorrow for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy everything. Anyway, I will see you soon.